because we only had the 2 teams this year, so we wanted to make it in a longer format so that people could enjoy some really good matches with some really good players. But I know we're doing some singles best of 3. We're doing some gallons, and we're just kind of letting them play, get their money's worth, and do a really nice exhibition for everyone.
Put something on for the fans out there.
And we had a real fun time this morning getting the youth thing going, which we're going to try to expand next year. But it was nice to have the Spain players and the USA players hang out with the kids and take some pictures and play a few games.
Yeah, that's something that's different this year from last year. And, it looked like every year it's growing, with the youth. Nope. But, the youth is growing. Hopefully there's more programs starting up this year. I know I'm going to try to get that one started back in Milwaukee, and I think it's going to get bigger and bigger each year. Very family-friendly place here at the Tuscany, so bringing your family out wouldn't be out of the question.
Not at all, and we want to encourage them. We will have some probably better rules in place next year about how light the youth can be on the floor for their own safety. And for the players themselves.
Exactly.
David here from Spain is our Phoenix operator over there, and he supports the U.S. market very well and brings a team every year. And we support him by taking players to the Phoenix Spain World Championships in A Coruña, which is in early December. So if you want to go and pay your way, you're more than welcome to join us. Email us at the Phoenix Darts home office, and we'll get you the information.
Yeah. There you go, people. You got the info there. And
last year we took 6 or 7 of us, and we had a blast.
Yeah.
All but me got tattooed, as they have a tattoo studio on the on the tournament floor, but they could not get me
no tattoos for you.
For me.
Oh man, I don't blame you.
The Team USA we have here playing today is also the one we took to K-Fest.
Okay.
And they had an amazing trip. They did great. They destroyed the team competition. We were extremely proud of them. Brandon Perez placed really well in the singles as well. So we're glad to have them representing us here at K-Fest, Phoenix Cup.
Phoenix Cup. And how many players did you take out there to K-Fest? How many total U.S. players came out there with you?
I think we were 21, 22 players.
That's pretty good. All different levels.
All different levels, yes. So they play 5 different levels, and then of course you have the international
team. Yeah. So I mean, hey, there's something out there for every level of player. Whether you're a beginner, seasoned veteran, right in the middle, there's something out there for you with Phoenix, and a lot of opportunities to travel to different places.
Yeah. K-Fest even has an actual beginner level.
Really? Okay.
For if you've never even played a dart before. So it's really fun, and they have a blast playing.
Oh, I bet. Like you were kind of describing it, that it's not really a dart tournament. It's more of a show that has a dart tournament.
Correct. So they bring in a lot of fun entertainment, and it's one of those places that you got to go. It's an event you need to do. There's not a ton of events necessarily, but it's you play all day, every day. So it's fun.
That's good. That's what players want. They love going to fun tournaments. I know I look at both aspects of it, something that I want to play, how the people are going to be. It's a whole different group here with the Phoenix group as opposed to other groups and other tournaments that I go to, and it's good to see all these different people everywhere.
Yeah, and the Tuscany is a great place. They do a steel tip tournament here. They have us here a few times a year, so they're really dart friendly, and so it's good to have them with us. I think the players that come to Phoenix Cup see that we try to do things a little differently. We had a DJ last night for the Trios event. Our Trios event pays out more money in one event than most tournaments pay out in a weekend. So we try and we want to bring the youth. We want to bring some teams over from other countries. Ricardo's here.
Yeah.
And that might be worth just seeing him play.
Absolutely.
Against some of our best.
Especially to see him in person. If you don't make it out to the NDA to see him out there, he's here at the Phoenix thing as David ties it up 1-1 here against Ram. The trios last night, 99 teams.
99 teams.
Started at 7 and got done just before 2 a.m. That is pretty good. I mean, that just shows the efficiency that the staff was running everything. I mean, they're on top of things. The Phoenix system for running a tournament is pretty good. Like scanning your card and the match popping up in there. Nobody really has to question where they got to be. It's awesome. I mean, I love how it operates and all.
Between the ladies behind the desk who control that whole station and get the players going to the boards and the referees making sure they're at their boards. And, you know, we have a really good system. The tournament system itself is good, but if you don't have the people running it and taking their time and making sure that the brackets are moving along, it's... Yeah, you know, it can be frustrating, but I don't believe the players. I find it interesting. Most of the complaints that I got last night was we were moving too fast.
Yeah, there was like no time for a break. It's like just got done with this match, and all of a sudden now I got to play another match, and there was no time for breaks. You know. And, you know, speaking of the staff, like the ladies behind the scene there, we got Tiffany Silver, Whitney Snowball, Kim Berry, Nikki Gonzalez, and Nikki Peel. I mean, they're doing a great job running everything. They're your refs. You got Josh, Kenny, and Louie. I mean, they're all doing great. You know, not only did they have to be bouncers at, you know, a couple of little incidents, but, you know, that's what we have security here for. It's been a safe environment overall. And just like every tournament, but, you know, it's they did really great being on top of everything whenever they need a ref, solving all the issues, and it's been great feedback just talking to the other players out there.
And the players have been amazing. They're very understanding, even with situations that come up. You know, you can't let one apple spoil the whole barrel.
Exactly.
If at all possible. But we've had a great weekend. We're going to finish strong here. We're going to pay out over $100,000 on the weekend.
Yep.
We plan on trying to do that again next year. So we're happy. We're happy how the weekend went out. We've had some technical glitches along the way, but you know, when it comes to reality, you can't control what happens with the internet sometimes.
Exactly.
There's nothing internal that we've done or that Monstah Live has done. You just can't control some situations with electricity and internet. But we've adapted, we've overcome, and can you take it out?
And he does.
Team USA's win.
Yep.
Good dodge, Ram.
Get that one.
David, good shooting, brother.
That was very good. And these matches are going to go quick. With this level of talent, it's going to be fast and furious, right?
Absolutely. Sundays is our kind of calm day. It's our singles. We finish it up, and then once we get done with singles, we have a nice, relaxing pool party.
Yes.
Hopefully the rain will cooperate and stay away this evening so we don't have to move inside.
Right.
Pool party's fun. We have a good time.
Yeah.
Sell about 140 tickets or give away about 140, give or take. We have a nice meal out there.
Oh, I know about that.
One of our operators, Roman Darts, paid for a keg of beer, so the beer's free until it runs out. Cash bar after that. DJ, you have a good time.
Yeah.
There might be a little too much white flesh in the pool, but
that's all right.
That's all right, too.
I'll try to offset that. My tan body in the pool, in the hot tub. I know I'll be hitting the hot tub for sure. But, man, I'm looking forward to the food. The food that was there last year.
Same menu. Exact same
menu?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. So last year, in case you guys haven't seen any of my posts and you've been living under a rock, they had Southern food. They had barbecue ribs, buttermilk breaded chicken, greens, potato salad, which I don't eat. They had
something I don't eat.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, well, it depends on the potato salad, but man, everything was so good. They had the cornbread, the honey. They had so many. You know, I think they were just. Did they have mac and cheese? I can't remember.
I feel like they did.
I think they did have mac and cheese.
And one of the nice things about that is the chef who prepared it, he was out there and talking with us and mingling and you know, getting our feedback on it. Of course, it was all great. Yeah. So I'm not worried about that. And those events like the pool party don't happen without our sponsors. You know, Trinidad and Condor, Dart Militia, Monstah Live, Wolfman Productions, Tuscany Suites and Casino, The Edge, AMI, L Style, of course, Phoenix Darts.
Yeah.
We're responsible for all of this, and you know, unfortunately, sometimes the buck stops here, and I don't always get to be the nicest person. But we've survived this weekend. We've had a good time. We'll be back here again in May for POL 1. We'll be back in September again for POL or Phoenix Cup 2026 and
Yep.
POL2 with some new wrinkles. Every year we try to do some more new wrinkles.
All right.
I guess one of those is me sitting here talking.
Yeah, that's a little something different. Usually people are, trying to get away from you when you start talking, and now we have no choice with you.
No
the
choice. You get to hang out. It's better than me sitting there on the stream messaging you.
Oh, yes, that's all right. I don't mind that. Having the good, friendly reminders is always a good thing.
Well, it looks like we got Ricardo.
Might be the team. It looks like no, just the doubles here.
Ram and Brandon versus Ricardo and Sergio.
Yeah. So they did pretty good in the doubles team event. They played doubles together, Ricardo and Sergio. I think they placed second or top top 3 maybe. I don't know.
Skipped right off of there. This should be a good match.
This is going to be a really good match.
And Ricardo is such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He'll stop and take a picture with you.
Oh, yeah.
Show you his six-pack abs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is, right? Nah, he's awesome.
And he's just an amazing shot, too.
Oh,
you
phenomenal. Having to talk about what he's done in the last year and just the way he's been shooting has been great. Great opponent, great person to hang out with.
And the Spain team likes to go out and check out the nightlife in Vegas.
Yeah,
too,
they
from
do.
what I understand.
Right?
The fact that they can get up this early and play that well is pretty impressive.
No doubt. No doubt. I think they diddle every game. I can't remember if they do.
No, they're diddle, loser, diddle.
Okay.
But this is probably one game. Doubles, I think we just one game.
Okay.
One.
I gotcha. One game of cricket.
Yeah, again, since we only had the two teams, we wanted to let them play.
Mm-hmm.
Play, again, try to get some good streaming, which we obviously had problems with this morning, so we apologize for that. Nothing in our control. We made the best of the situation.
Exactly.
But, again, we want them to throw some darts, have a good time,
Yeah.
exhibit their skills, because Spain does bring a really good team.
Oh,
They bring 8 to 10 players almost every year minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good time. They play in our levels. They seem to get along with the American players.
Oh, yeah, very
Real
nice. Absolutely. Still waiting on this one to start, so kind of chit-chat a little bit. Looks like they're going to diddle here, Ram up here for the diddle. Sergio, or is it? No. That is that Marco? Marco.
Well, David and Marco against Ram and Brandon. I guess they had the wrong.
Yeah, they had the wrong lineup. That's
Wrong
what they
lineup.
had to switch. So yeah, so David's going to start this off here for Team Spain. I was just corrected on the, and my wife would kill me. She's Colombian, and I'm surprised she didn't message me and say, "Hey, it's David, right? Not David." I was trying to keep it American friendly.
I understand. But David would correct me.
Oh,
if
yeah.
he didn't correct it.
He definitely would.
No. Nice white horse to start off that round for Ram.
Yeah, still waiting for Ram to get warmed up today.
See if Marco can follow that.
Maybe get one in the triple there.
Oh,
wrong triple.
So how did you go with him to Fogo to chow last night and get your coma on?
Nope, I did not. I actually they brought me some food here. I
that's
wanted
right.
Yeah, I wanted to commentate on the trios, just look at this. Are they going to shoot an 8-darter?
Oh, so are we going to have a game in this?
Even David is like, wow. What do I do? I draw bullseyes, David.
Put that pressure on him, David.
What do you say, 8 or 9-darter? Or they didn't miss it.
Oh.
I'm going to go 8.
Okay, I'll go 9. I'll take the 9.
I'll take.
Nothing.
Or we all.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
there goes the Ram.
Right? Oh, was that sympathy darts there? Like, oh, we can't do this. They're never going to come back.
I saw Team USA do that a few times over in Korea. They just did not miss to me.
Yep.
In the semifinals and finals, they didn't even drop a leg.
Wow. It's an amazing team. You got those 4 guys together, 4 of some of the best here in the United States, and it's going to go good. I think we should have had Brandon start that game. He probably wouldn't have missed those bullseyes. So,
well, I guess a 12-darter will.
And we'll take
It's
that. A pretty good one, yeah. But it's acceptable. So, yeah, with the 2 teams being here, what do you think affected that this year as opposed to the other years?
Well, since the COVID era, we have basically either only had 2 or 3 teams.
Okay.
France usually joins us. But with all the international events coming up, countries have to make decisions on which tournaments they're going to go to. And travel by plane and going to some of these countries can be expensive.
Oh, yes.
And finding sponsors or finding, the money to go or the competitions. And we all understand. We all have to make decisions.
Yes.
Even here in the United States, there's major tournaments 52 weeks a year. So you have to decide.
Yeah, absolutely.
Recently we had our Montgomery event at the Wing Creek there in Montgomery, Alabama. And, we were head-to-head with the Shark Tank. And
people actually, there's about 4 tournaments that, this tournament was head-to-head with.
So we know everybody has to make decisions. Unfortunately, people want to put events on, and that's great.
Yeah.
It gives players options. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
It does hurt attendance on some. A major event like this with asking countries to come, Vegas is a destination spot, but
yes, it is.
Like Orlando or any of those others, it can be pricey.
Yep.
So we're working with the Tuscany to lower the prices of rooms.
Okay.
Help us out next year, so that will be one of those things. But one of the things we're talking about doing is instead of the World Cup, we're going to revamp this and look at an intercontinental where we bring in states versus states.
That would be cool.
We will be rolling out the format. We're looking at 4 men and 2 women from that state.
Okay.
There'll be some parameters where the events to qualify will pay for their $500 entry.
Okay.
So that states aren't just grabbing their 4 best players or 6 best players, 4 men and 2 women. We want them to qualify. We want them to qualify on the Phoenix boards to come out here. And we also want them to be able to get their 265 so they can play in the other events and not just come out here. So we're going to encourage the states to do that. So what we would like to see is when we do our flag ceremony, each state would have their flag, they'll have their music played, they can take pride. We'll probably still have a Team USA. All international teams are still welcome.
Yep.
But if we can get, 10 to 15 states in a couple of countries with the $500 entry, now that becomes a very viable tournament.
Yes.
We will schedule it a little different once we figure out how many states are doing the qualifiers. And so we can schedule that time correctly.
Yeah.
But I think it'll help increase a lot of attention, not to just this event, but to the state players themselves. we know Wisconsin and your group's going to bring an amazing team.
Oh, you know it.
Texas is
I
going
don't
to bring
see
an amazing
anybody
team.
beating us.
California is going to bring an amazing team.
Yep.
But I've already talked to like the groups out of Georgia. They're super excited.
Yeah.
Utah, Nevada,
Pennsylvania.
Washington, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
There are some states, and now we can get some state
gonna be
pride,
fun.
not
Yep.
just USA pride.
Exactly.
But we'll still have Team USA.
Uh-huh.
And I think moving forward, we're going to kind of do something similar when we do the K-Fest qualifier.
Okay.
That Team USA will be the Team USA. The team that goes to K-Fest will be the team that represents USA here at Phoenix Cup as well. The only rule would be is if you're on Team USA, you can't play for your state.
Yeah, gotcha. Well,
Do both. Can't double dip.
Well,
Sorry.
what you're telling me is Garrett and I would probably have to sandbag a little so we could play for our state instead of Team USA because,
No,
these guys have
You said you were
over
going
here.
to K-Fest with us.
We'll see, But, yeah, Chris Lim and Leonard Gates here tearing it up against Ricky and Sergio, I'm sure. They are just relentless here.
Maybe Team Spain should have gone to bed earlier.
Well, they're in Vegas. I mean, I get it. You got to go out there and see stuff.
So if your state players, as we're watching this match, if your state players want to get involved, say like in Wisconsin, how would they get involved with your group to get qualified? Even though we don't have the qualifying, but would they reach out to you, Vol, Vending, Badger?
Yeah, I mean, anybody can reach out to me, whether you're from Wisconsin or not. But if you want to learn about the Phoenix, I mean, these games are going quick. And I mean, Ricky and Sergio didn't shoot what they normally do, but that's all right. But yeah, come on down, and maybe we'll put together some qualifying tournaments and things like that, just like you said. Maybe possibly when you guys do your Wind Creek Casino or Toes in the Sand, let's maybe incorporate a point system there that kind of make those games count towards everything also, get the people out there and playing the tournaments, playing the regionals or whatever.
Absolutely.
You guys want.
And we would love to
good
have
idea.
you. We would love to have you all. Are you coming? Are you going to come have a margarita with me on the beach?
Oh, I don't.
Toes in the sand this
I
year?
don't drink, that. But if it's but yeah,
Virgin margaritas?
Oh, well, you didn't let me finish, but I'll have a margarita with you down there because, as long as I'm not driving, that's all that matters. If I don't have to drive anywhere, I'll definitely maybe have a drink or two. So, yep. Oh, you are.
Yeah, we got a charter.
Oh, yeah. Yep. You got to.
So, Toes in the Sand is a fun event because it's more about a beach vacation with darts than a dart tournament with a beach.
Correct. Yeah.
We have the dartboards up on the 6th floor of the Island Resort there in the Galton Beach area, and when we're playing, you can see the Galton. Like you just turn around while you're waiting to play.
Okay.
Watching dolphins.
Watching dolphins go by.
Oh yeah.
That tournament is a blast.
Yeah.
The hotel rooms are not that expensive.
Okay.
They remove all the resort fees. We're literally on the beach.
Okay.
And that's November 20th through the 23rd. Right now, we don't have it divisionalized. We are considering doing an upper and a lower just to encourage people to come. But bring your families. If the weather's nice, you can even get in the pool.
Yeah.
But there's a bar on the beach. There's a little boardwalk thing next door to us that has some really cool shops and restaurants.
Yeah.
You can go up and down. You could go over to Pensacola Beach in about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not too far.
So Pensacola Beach, that means you're going to be seeing a lot of military jets flying around, I'm sure, right?
Yes. We
Wow.
do see those go up and down the beach too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Last year they had a beach volleyball tournament right next to us.
Ooh.
So that was pretty interesting to see and check out.
So a lot of stuff to do besides darts there.
Yes.
That's my kind of tournament.
But it is a $15,000 payout.
It is?
And Monstah will be there live, and the Edge will be there with us. AMI will still be sponsoring us. So we have a good time.
Yeah.
And it's relaxing. And what's nice is I think the players appreciate an event that is a little more relaxed. Yes, you have to get to your board. Yes, you have to play darts. Yes, it's for money. But it's very casual and a good time.
Yep. And I think Ram, if people haven't noticed yet, Ram is actually wearing Brandon Perez's jersey. John Stiles says there's a food truck outside too at Toes in the Sand.
Yes, there's a food truck and a coffee truck, and we are working with the hotel to try to get some live music down on the beach.
Okay.
We have not secured that yet. I have a buddy of mine who has his own band and is also part of a Creed cover band.
Really?
But he may be out on tour, and so I'm not sure he's going to be able to help us out. Shout out to George Palmer. But so we're trying to, again, like we're doing here, we can't do the big show aspect like they do in Korea necessarily, but we are trying to make it a little less just show up, play darts, go to your room, play darts, go to your room.
Yeah.
We're trying to incorporate a little more entertainment with it, even at some of our side events. Along with good food.
Yeah.
I know we brought it up when I messaged the other day, but at the Wind Creek with BB King's restaurant in Montgomery, those smoked wings. I know we keep talking about them, but it's one of the most ridiculously delicious foods.
It is. Yeah.
Ever.
Everything I had down there at the Wind Creek tournament was phenomenal. You know, my favorite so far is the smoked meatloaf.
That was good.
Oh, there's that number again. That was left last night in the trios, and we were like, hurry up, throw the dart.
I'm not talking about it.
Right? So, yeah, this is a close match.
But we do really, from Phoenix Darts USA, we really want to thank Phoenix Darts Spain for coming over and joining us. And they'll be coming back even in the future when we switch over to the intercontinental version of this event.
Awesome. They're always a good group of guys to hang out with.
A Coruña, where they have their event, beautiful. Food is amazing, cheap.
Yep.
That event is that's pretty wild. They get a couple of thousand players.
You know, if I could make one event that I could bring the family with me, it would definitely be that one. You know,
you fly in through Madrid. We're actually the U.S. contingent this year. We're talking about taking an extra day and landing in Madrid, going home and spending a day and touring Madrid as well.
Very nice.
Trying to figure out some of the logistics for that.
Okay.
Some people it's hard because we do Toes in the Sand, then you have Thanksgiving, and then basically you're off to Spain.
Yep.
So it's a whirlwind 3 weeks for some of us.
Oh yeah. So just catching up on some of these comments here. We've been so busy trying to watch this, keep up with the fast action going on with all these great players, and kind of filling everybody in on what Phoenix is all about and what they have planned coming up, so you guys can make plans to attend. And you know, of course we're going to talk about food. You know, anytime I'm on the microphone, food is going to be mentioned.
I will tell you, one of the great things the Tuscany Suites and Casino did for us this year was if you wore your dart shirt into the Bistecca Italian restaurant, you got a free appetizer for the entire table.
Nice.
And I will tell you, the calamari was good, the meatballs were good. But if you go to the Tuscany Bistecca restaurant, the braised short ribs were amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, ossobuco was good, but the braised ribs won the dinner that night.
Awesome. You know, we got a couple of questions since you would probably know offhand. Does Nebraska have Phoenix boards?
They do not currently, but it's funny that somebody asked because in the last couple of weeks, I was a club or two have reached out from Nebraska.
Okay.
And I am working on trying to reach out to those local operators and bring Phoenix boards to the area. But if they, again, get on our Phoenix Darts webpage, email us your contact or the local operators, and we'll be glad to reach out to them and see if we can help them bring the program.
Definitely. Yeah.
Love to have Nebraska in. We just went into, Kansas City area, pretty big.
Did you?
So that's pretty good. We're in Oklahoma. We're kind of around them.
Yeah.
Wisconsin was a big thing for us in the last year and a half or so. Thanks to you, of course.
Thank you.
And appreciate you helping us get up there. But now we have 3-4 vendors in Wisconsin. So we're probably up to, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but 55 boards there in Wisconsin.
That is pretty good. You know, and actually two of the guys, Jake and Justin, they came out here for the first time, and they played in the Phoenix League out of the Throwline Drinkery up there in Merrill, Wisconsin. And
nice.
They're loving it. Like, it's amazing. It's just such a different atmosphere. It's not darts all the time and everything. Everybody's getting some time away to go kind of explore Tuscany and all that, and mingle with all the other players. And it's good. It's a nice slow pace. It's a very good pace. So yeah, Brian Williamson here. Yeah, get in touch with Ed here. Talk to the bar, talk to the vendor, and Ed will definitely get you set up with the right people.
Oh, shooting at it. One of the things I get all the time is, what is the difference between, say, this board and any of our competitors' boards? A dartboard is a dartboard. We all have some of the same competitions. One of the things that makes Phoenix Darts, or we feel makes Phoenix Darts unique, is our events, how we put it on. I've always appreciated you say this is one of the more fun events.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can do to describe dart tournaments, and if our event is fun and is one of those things that you enjoy going to, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
If you get past the normal traditional games and leagues, one of those things that is completely different, nice dart, Leonard.
Yep. Gates with that 5.
We do have our fun zone games, which are completely different than any other manufacturer's fun zone or event or practice games. They're more in depth, and if you get into the VSX, they're kind of wild and crazy. We did a fire and ice event yesterday.
Yep.
That was a real fishing tournament.
Yeah.
And I know there's going to be some people like, real fishing?
Yeah.
How do you fish on a dartboard?
Yes.
But we do, and we have fishing in some of our boards. We have boxing. We have the traditional, kind of practice games, archery, this and that. But we have a lot more games to get into. Then we have a completely different version of league called Virtual League, which is totally different from your normal face-to-face league or online league.
Okay.
And we will be rolling out some virtual leagues this year as well. But when you have a chance to do something different, or a beginner that's intimidated by O1 or cricket, but they can do a cheers game for fun, or they're like playing for drinks, and it's more of a timing thing than just, I've got to hit a triple every time. It gets people excited. They learn how to shoot the dart to the board without being, I've always got to hit a bullseye, or always got to hit a triple.
Yeah. And
so when you're trying to get your friend to play, it's more fun to have a boxing match.
Yes.
Where a virtual boxing. You're not really boxing.
Yep. No, it's always, look at that, Brad. He's the only face that is tall enough to get in the camera. That's pretty good.
Well, Team USA, congratulations.
Yep.
That was fun. Next year, again, the Intercontinental will take place of the World Cup. We'll have a good time with that. For those of you that joined in on the stream, appreciate your time watching.
Yeah.
Appreciate you listening to me kind of talk about Phoenix. Thank you, Porky, for inviting me in here to kind of get a little more in depth with.
Well, let's be clear. I didn't invite you. I had no choice because I just got to do what the boss man says. So.
And I'm the boss man.
So. Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, I had no choice but to have you in here with me. So don't think that I enjoyed it.
Well, I appreciate you all for asking me.
Thanks a lot. Hey, nobody's immune to my smart aleck remarks.
That's
that's what I gotta tell you.
I apologize for the beginning of the stream. Again, technology you can't control sometimes. I appreciate you tolerating me for a short period of time as we watched USA take on Spain. They're taking some pictures. We will get the singles matches up and rolling on here shortly. So stay tuned. There'll be some singles matches.
Yep.
I think we're going to go to some ads here in a little bit. And then I'm going to jump off and let you guys take control. So thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us and being here with us. Kevin, thank you for tolerating all the hijinks and mistakes this weekend.
Oh, yeah, lovely. Thank you.
He loves it. That's what he likes dealing with. And Daniel, thank you for being Daniel. Nobody cares anymore. So, yeah, we're going to roll out to some commercials. Thank you, Ed. And, yeah, if you need more information on talking to the vendors, getting Phoenix boards in your area, and, stay tuned about tournament information that we're going to be doing at Wind Creek Casinos, Toes in the Sand, whatever venue we're going to be doing, and getting games in that way. So stay tuned.
PhoenixDarts.com.
There you go. See you guys in a little bit.